נ"ז עמוד ב', המוטב, אמר רבי יוחנן, השכים ונפל פסוק לתוך פיו. Somebody went to sleep in his dream, had a פסוק, הרי זה נבואה קטנה, it's a small נבואה, תנו רבנן. שלושה מלאכים הם. There's 3 kings that if you see in your dream, there's going to be a sign for them. הרואה דוד בחלום, יצפה לחסידות, you should expect חסידות. שלמה יצפה לחוכמה, אחיו ידאג מן הפורענות. 3 נביאים הם, הרואה ספר מלכים, יצפה לגדולה. Somebody sees the book of מלכים, expect greatness. יחזקאל יצפה לחוכמה, wisdom, and ישעיהו יצפה לנחמה. ירמיה ידאג מן הפורענות, there's a 4th one. You should worry from troubles. 3 כתובים גדולים הם, הרואה ספר תהילים יצפה לחסידות, משלי יצפה לחוכמה, איוב ידאג מן הפורענות. 3 כתובים קטנים הם, הרואה שיר השירים בחלום יצפה לחסידות, קהלת יצפה לחוכמה, קינות ידאג מן הפורענות. And if he sees the book of קינות, then he should worry. הרואה מגילת אסתר נס נעשה לו. Somebody who sees the book of מגילת אסתר, a miracle will be performed for him. 3 חכמים הם, 3 smart people, הרואה רבי בחלום יצפה לחוכמה. If somebody sees Rabbi in his dream, expect wisdom. רבי אליעזר בן עזריה יצפה לעשירות. If somebody sees רבי אליעזר בן עזריה, expect richness. רבי שמואל בן אלישע ידאג מן הפורענות. 3 תלמידי חכמים הם. If somebody sees one of these Torah scholars, these are the 3 things that will come. הרואה בן עזאי בחלום יצפה לחסידות. If somebody sees בן עזאי in his dream, he should expect חסידות. בן זומא יצפה לחוכמה. If somebody sees בן זומא, he should expect חוכמה. אחר ידאג מן הפורענות. And if somebody sees אחר, he should be worried. כל מיני חיות יפות לחלום חוץ מן הפיל. We had this on the other page. We said all animals in a dream are good, except חוץ מן הפיל והקוף, except the elephant and the monkey. והקיפוד. What was the kipod yesterday we said?
Oh, long-tail monkey, something like that.
Yeah, some other kipod.
Oh, long-tail ape or something?
Now it is.
ואמר מר, and the master said, הרואה פיל בחלום, פלא נעשה לו. But the master said, if a person sees an elephant in his dream, it's a miracle will be performed to him. So how could you tell me it's a bad thing? In one place we're saying elephants are bad in a dream. In one place we're saying that a miracle will happen to him. No kasha, it's not a contradiction. Had the mesareg, had the no mesareg. If it has the what was the word on its back? The saddle. If it has a saddle on him, then it's a good sign. If it doesn't have the saddle, it's a bad sign. כל מיני מתכת יפים לחלום. We said all types of metal are good in a dream.
A lot of elephants, do those need to have a saddle?
Which one?
When you said a lot of elephants is even better, do they also have to have a saddle on them?
Yeah, you see it.
All this. חוץ
A hoe, a chisel, and an
ממר
axe.
פסל וקרדום. a hatchet.
Yeah, a hoe, a chisel, and an axe.
An axe, okay. ואני מילי דחזנו בכיתאיו. And that's only if it's seen with the handle. Those are only bad if you're holding them by the handle. If not, then it's not bad. כל מיני פירות יפים לחלום. We said all fruits are good in a dream, חוץ מפגי תמרה, except unripe dates.
Yeah.
כל מיני ירקות יפים לחלום. We said all vegetables are good if you see them in your dream, חוץ מראשי לפתות, except turnip tops, heads, turnip heads. והאמר רב, לא יתרי עד דחזי ראשי לפתות. I didn't become rich until I saw in my dream turnip tops. So you're telling me in one place that it's bad, it's a bad sign, and in another place he's saying, I only became rich when I saw the turnip tops. Ki chaza bekinayu chaza, when Rav said he saw them in his dream, and he became rich, he saw them on the stem. They were still connected to the ground.
What did he see?
But he saw the turnip tops were connected la adama.
Yeah,
They were still to the stem.
Is that the seed?
No, turnips.
Is that because it's like, it's like purple on the outside with the white inside?
It's a flower.
No, it's a vegetable.
It's whatever we showed us yesterday?
It's a
Vegetable.
I think it.
So he became rich. He became rich only in his dream after he saw the turnip tops. So in one place we're saying it's good, in one place we're saying bad. He's saying no. When he said it was good is when it was connected to the ground. When he still saw it connected to the ground. But if it's not connected to the ground, and if you see it just like that, then it's a bad sign.
It's like, I don't know what is it.
כל מיני צבעונים לפי החלום. We said all colors in a dream are good. All colors in a dream are good. חוץ מן התכלת, except blue.
Oh, we only got the one. We only did one Amud while I was gone.
No, we did like 2 or 3.
Zayin Amud Beis.
כל מיני עופות יפים לחלום, we said all...
2. Okay.
Yeah.
כל מיני עופות יפים לחלום, we said all birds are good in a dream, חוץ מקריה וכפופה וכורפאי.
Yeah, there's no.
An owl, a bat, and a what? Owl, bat, ומה עוד? Owl,
It
bat,
was
and a raven, right?
an eagle, owl,
eagle,
an
eagle.
owl, and a kufel.
An eagle
Yeah,
owl?
that one's the bat.
What's an eagle owl?
It's an eagle owl.
The next thing we have, הגוף, מעין, משיבין, מרחיבים, סימן. This is the siman for the next thing we're going to learn. 3 נכנסים לגוף, 3 things enter the body, ואין הגוף נהנה מהם, and the body doesn't benefit from it.
Candy.
good גוניות,
I'm sorry.
no, good גוניות, וכפניות, וגפי תמרה. We said
Cherries, bad dates.
cherries, unripe dates, and what else?
Bad dates.
And bad dates. 3 אין נכנסים לגוף.
גוניות is cherries?
גודגוניות is cherries, I think, yes. וכפניות וגפי תמרה is the 2 bad dates. 3 אין נכנסים לגוף, 3 things don't enter the body, והגוף נהנה מהן, but the body benefits from them, and what are they? אלו הן רחיצה, bathing, ושיחה, anointing, like putting oil and stuff, ותשמיש, and relations. 3 מעין העולם הבא, 3 things are greater מעין העולם הבא. אלו הן שבת, שמש ותשמיש. We said שבת is מעין העולם הבא, שמש the sun, and תשמיש, we're going to see what תשמיש is right now. The Gemara asks, תשמיש דמאי, תשמיש of what? אילמה, if you're going to say תשמיש המיטה, if you're going to say relations in bed, המקחש כחי, it weakens the body when you have relations. אלא תשמיש נקבים, rather we must say that מעין העולם הבא is referring to תשמיש נקבים, of using the restroom. Why? Because when a person holds his restroom and he releases himself,
The best feeling
it's the best feeling ever, so that's מעין העולם הבא.
שיחה זה what?
Interesting comparison.
anointing, לשים שמן על הגוף. 3 משיבים דעתו של אדם. 3 things restore the spirit of a man. אלו הן קול, voice, מראה, a good sight, וריח, and a good smell. So these 3 things restore the spirits of a man. If a person is down, שלא נדע, that's why a lot of times people listen to music to restore their feelings. Going to see a beautiful place, seeing a nice beach, something restores a man's feeling. And a good smell also restores a man's feeling. 3 מרחיבים דעתו של אדם. אלו הן. 3 of these things increase the self-esteem of a man. דירה נאה, a beautiful house, ואישה נאה, and a beautiful woman, וכלים נאים, and beautiful clothing. 3 of those things restore the self-esteem of a man, and comfort a man. 5 ו6 ו10 סימן. This is the next סימן that we have. 5, 1 מ-60 אלו הן. 5 things, and these 5 things, they're 1/60th of these things. We're going to see right now. אש, דבש, שבת, שינה וחלום. אש is fire, דבש is honey, שבת, שבת, שינה, sleep, and חלום, and
That's
dreaming. Sabbath. And חלום is dreaming. אש, fire, 1 מ-60 לגיהנם. Fire is 1/60th of Gehenom. So when we have fire nowadays, if a person gets burned from fire, the feeling of fire is 1/60th of what Gehenom is. Dvash, honey, 1 מ-60 laman. Honey is 1/60th of the man, of the flavor that they used to eat when they used to have the man. And
Interesting, wow.
yeah. Shabbat is 1 מ-60 לעולם הבא. Shabbat is 1/60th of עולם הבא. So the feeling we get on Shabbat, that feeling is 1/60th of the feeling of what you would feel in Olam Haba. Shena, 1 מ-60 למיטה. Shena, when a person goes to sleep, it's 1/60th of death. Because when you go to sleep, your soul leaves, part of your soul leaves you. So it's a feeling of death. Chalom, dreaming, 1 מ-60 לנבואה. Dreaming is 1/60th of a nevuah, of having an actual nevuah. 6 דברים, סימן יפה. 6 things, סימן יפה לחולה, אלו הן. 6 things that are good for a sick person. It's a good sign for him. What is it? Atush, זיעה, שלשול, קרי ושינה וחלום. Atush is sneezing, זיעה, sweating, שלשול, diarrhea, קרי is seminal emission, שינה is sleeping, and חלום. Atush, how do we know that sneezing is a good sign? דכתיב, עטישותיו תהל אור. That his sneezing will be a light. So we see, we're there, we say that sneezing is referred to a positive thing. So we say that if a sick man sneezes, it's a good sign. זיעה דכתיב, if he
Interesting, 'cause
sweats.
sneezing was like a negative thing back in the day.
Back then when they used to sneeze, yeah, they used to
Die.
die. But here there's a pasuk that refers to sneezing being a sign of light, so we're using that to say it's a good thing. זיעה דכתיב, בזעת אפיך תוכל להאכיל. So in Bereshit, נכון, it says, by Adam הראשון, it says, בזעת אפיך תוכל להאכיל, נכון?
Correct.
Which was a bad thing, but since it's referring to sweating and then eating, which is a good thing, we use it to say that a sick person that sweats is a positive thing. שלשול דכתיב מהר צועה להיפתח ולא ימות לשחט. And since this pasuk is saying that the guy goes to the bathroom and he's not going to die, and since he's not going to die, he's referring to a good thing. So the sick man, if he does diarrhea, is a good sign. קרי דכתיב יראה זרע יאריך ימים. Some of you sees זרע is going to have a long life. שינה דכתיב ישנתי אז ינוח לי. The pasuk is referring to him sleeping and is going to be comforted. So therefore, the sick person that sleeps is going to, it's a good sign for him. Chalom, if he dreams, דכתיב ותחלימני והחייני, and I dreamed and I lived. So therefore, it's referring to the sick person dreaming is a good sign. שישה דברים מרפאים את החולה, מחליו, ורפואתו רפואה. 6 things make a sick person, מרפאים, heal a sick person from his sickness. And the healing will be a healing. We'll see what those are. אלו הם. כרוב, cabbage, ותרדין, beets, וסיסין, יבשין, וקיבה, animal stomach, והרת, and the womb of an animal, ויותרת הכבד, and the liver. ויש אומרים אף דגים קטנים, and some say even small fish heal a sick person. So all these things are things that heal a person. We said cabbage, beets, we said the womb of a stomach, the liver of an animal, the womb of an animal, the liver of an animal, all these things are healthy things for a sick person. ויש אומרים אף דגים קטנים, and we said even small fish. ולא עוד, אלא שדגים קטנים מרפין ומברין כל גופו של אדם. We said not only that fish strengthen the person's body, that small fish strengthen a person's body. We said 10 דברים מחזירים את החולה לחוליו. 10 of these things make a sick person, bring a sick person back to his sickness, which means they're not good for him. וחוליו קשה, אלו הן, and his sickness will be bad. אלו הן, האוכל בשר שור, a sick person who eats ox meat, meaning meat from an ox, בשר שמן, fatty meat, בשר צלי, roasted meat, בשר ציפורים, poultry, ביצה צלויה, roasted egg, ותגלחת, shaving is not a good thing for him, ושחלים is cress, והחלב, milk, והגבינה, cheese, ומרחץ, and bathing. ויש אומרים אף אגוזים, and some say even nuts are not good for him. ויש אומרים אף קישואים, which is cucumbers. תנא דבר ישמעאל, yeah, I saw it said, they said cucumbers on this one. תנא דבר רבי ישמעאל, למה נקרא שמן קשואים? Why is their name called קשואים? מפני שהן קשים לגוף כחרבות. Because they're bad, קשות, because they're bad for the body like swords. They're kashim, they're hard for the body like swords, we said about cucumber. That's why their name is kshuim. Eini, is that so? How could you say that cucumber is bad for the body? והכתיב, ויאמר השם לה, שני גויים בבטנך, אל תקראו גויים, אלא גאים. ואמר רבי יהודה, אמר רב, אלו אנטינינוס ורבי. That pasuk is referring to אנטינינוס ורבי, שלא פסק משולחנם לא צנון ולא חזרת ולא קשויים, לא בימות החמה ולא בימות הגשמים. And we see that Antininus and Rebbe had cucumber on their table all the time. So if Antininus and Rebbe had cucumber on their table the whole time, that means it's not a bad thing. How could you say cucumber is bad for the body if they had it on their table all the time? When we said that cucumber is bad, is referring to large cucumbers. Like according to Rafi, he said the American cucumbers, the big ones, those ones are bad. Habet Zutri, the Israeli cucumbers, which are Ktanim, are good for them, and those are the ones that Antininus and Rebbe had on their table. So those ones are good. Tanu Rabbanan, Med bebait. If a person dreams, now we're going back to the dreams. We went off topic about dreams. Now we're back to the topic
bad
of
for a
dreams.
person who's sick, though.
Yeah, only for a person who's sick.
Dreams.
Okay.
Nah, all these things that we said is a sick
Nah,
person.
no,
They
yeah,
make a
they-
person sick again.
Like,
Ox meat, all those things are only if a person is already
ox
sick.
meat's not kosher, is it?
Yeah,
Kosher?
She's a cow.
cow.
Ox
Milk,
is a male
it's a
cow.
male cow.
Oh, it's a bull.
It's a bull, yeah.
We're allowed to eat
It's very
this.
good.
Okay.
Really?
So we said,
Sure.
You want to try some?
so we went on things that are we said things that are good for the body and that don't enter the body. We said all these things. We said we went off topic about things that are good for a body, not good for a body, things that make a person healing if he's sick, things that make a person sick if he's sick, even sicker. Now we're back to dreaming. Met babayit, if a person dreams of a dead person in the house. Shalom babayit. We said you would think if a person dreams of a sick person in babayit, it means you would think it's a bad sign. The Gemara says no, shalom babayit. It means he's gonna have peace in his house. So if you dream of chas v'shalom of a dead person, it's a good thing.
Well, chas v'shalom, it's a good thing.
Nobody should die.
You would think,
In a dream, yeah.
Achal b'shata babayit. If a person sees this dead person eating and drinking in the house, siman yafeh babayit. It's a good sign for the whole house.
How do you see a dead person eating and drinking?
It's a dream.
No,
Dream.
somebody that came back to life.
Well, they
Yeah, but
have
then they're not dead.
very strange
But then
dreams.
they actually died, but then in the dream you see them, I don't know.
He's dead, and then he just starts going like this.
Eating and
That's what
drinking.
I was thinking.
There's no logic in dreams, that's why.
Natal kelim min abayit. If the dead person took things from the house, kelim min abayit, siman ra labayit. If he took things from the house, it's a bad sign for the house.
We kill him twice. That's it.
So the Gemara says Tirgema, Rav Papa was said on this thing that we said. So we just said that if they take in a dream, if we see a dead person taking it from the house, it's a bad sign. Rav Papa says on that, the masana v'sandla. No, when it's bad, it's only when he takes sandals and shoes.
Dust. Oh.
Sandals and shoes. אבל כל דשקיל שכבה מעלי. Anything that the dead person takes is good. בר מסנה וסנדלה, except shoes and sandals. Shan, אתה שומע? So we said anything that the dead person, Rav Papa said, we said
not
anything
bad.
he takes is bad. Rav Papa said no,
not
only
bad. Only those
only
two
sandals and shoes. Then we
Right.
tried saying because everything he takes is good.
למה
according to
דווקא
Rav Papa.
שוב הסנדל, אתה יודע?
לא יודע. חוץ מסנה וסנדלה.
Takes your kiddush cup. It's okay?
סימן יוצא, here, Rashi says, סימן יוצא חוץ הוא שמוציא אחרים מן הבית. It's a sign that he's going to take other people from the house if he takes their shoes and sandals.
Does it take them, כאילו?
He's going to take other people that live in the house, meaning it's like a sign, סימן
yeah,
רע.
yeah.
So if he takes their shoes, it's a sign that he's coming for like other people in the house. So that's a bad sign. אבל כל דהייב, אבל שכבה מעלי בר מסנה וסנדלה. כל דהייב שכבה מעלי בר מאפה וחרדה. According to Rav Papa, anything a dead person gives is good. If a dead person puts things in the house, gives things, it's good. חוץ מאפה וחרדה, except dust and mustard. That's bad. So next thing, מקום שנקרא ממנו עבודה זרה. We said a place that was a hide of עבודה זרה and it was removed. תנו רבנן, הרואה מרקוליס, which is a type of עבודה זרה. מרקוליס is a type of עבודה זרה. אומר ברוך שנתן ערך אפיים לעוברי רצונו. Blessed Hashem, who is patient with the ones who transgress His will. So there's people that transgress your will, Hashem, and you didn't kill them right away, even though they were oved avodah zarah. You didn't harm them. You were patient with them, and you waited for them to do tshuva. Makom shenekra mimeno avodah zarah, a place that avodah zarah was removed from it. Omer baruch she'arkar avodah zarah me'artzenu. Blessed Hashem, who removed avodah zarah from our land. Ukshem shenekra mimakom zeh, and just like you removed it from this place. כן תעקר מכל מקומות ישראל. So too, ממקומות ישראל. So too remove it from all the places of Israel. So just like you removed it in this place, so too remove the עבודה זרה in all of Israel. והשב לב עבדיהם לעובדיך, and return the hearts of these people that were עובד עבודה זרה to you, back to you. So meaning return their hearts back to you, back to the Eibishter. ובחוץ לארץ, and outside of the land of Israel, אין צריך לומר והשב לב עובדיהם לעובדיך. In outside of Eretz Yisrael, you don't need to say this last thing, which is return their hearts back to you, Hashem. Why? מפני שרובה גויים. Because outside of the land of Israel, most of the people that live there are goyim. So if they're oved avodah zarah, it doesn't matter to us because meaning it does matter. We still say the bracha of removing it, but we don't need to say return their hearts back to the Eibishter, because half the people there are not Jewish. Most of the people outside of
Maybe
Eretz
I'm wrong, but I feel like רוב האנשים חוץ מהארץ, there's a lot more Jews out of Israel than in Israel.
But in general, there's not a lot of Jews outside of Israel, because we're only 7 million outside of Israel.
That's what I'm saying. Like in Israel, I feel like there's more Jews out of Israel than in Israel.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it means
The
like,
majority of Israel is still
but it
Jews.
means like if you go to Africa עכשיו, ואתה רואה שם עבודה זרה וזה נעקד, ואתה אומר את הברכה, you don't need to say, ותחזיר את ליבם חזרה אליך, בגלל חוץ, כולם שם,
הבנתי, so it goes because they're
the people there that live
They're
there,
going.
yeah, the people that, most of the people that live there are going. רבי שמעון בן אלעזר אומר, אף בחוץ על הארץ צריך לומר כן, even חוץ על הארץ, you still need to say, ותחזיר ליבם back to you Hashem, why? מפני שעתידים להתגייר, because in the future, when Mashiach comes,
I don't understand. Yeah, that's one.
they need to convert. שנאמר, because the pasuk says, it's going on the pasuk, I looked it over yesterday, it says, אז ההפוך אל עמים שפה ברורה. Since the pasuk says that by the time of Mashiach, everybody's going to have one language, meaning we're all going to be united as meaning even those people that are stay alive are still going to be doing the will of Hashem. They're all going to be speaking Safai Echad and doing what Hashem desires. Therefore, they should also return, since they're going to technically return their hearts back to doing the will of Hashem, so too we need to say it on them, says Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar. Darash Rav Hamnuna, haroeh Bavel harasha, if somebody sees the wicked city of Babylonia, צריך לברך 5 ברכות. He needs to bless 5 things. ראה בבל, אומר, ברוך שהחריב בבל הרשע. If a person sees the city of Babylonia, he needs to bless Hashem that destroyed the city of Babylonia. ראה ביתו של נבוכדנצר, if somebody saw the house of Nebuchadnezzar, אומר, ברוך שהחריב ביתו של נבוכדנצר הרשע. Blessed Hashem who destroyed the house of the Rasha Nebuchadnezzar. ראה גוב של...
When you go.
What about Rome when you go and you see the
What?
thing with
Caesar?
the arch that they made?
Arch of Titus.
Yeah. I wonder if you say something.
You go.
2. ראה גוב של אריות, if somebody saw the lion's den, או כבשן האש, or the furnace of fire, אומר ברוך שעשה ניסים לאבותינו במקום הזה. Blessed Hashem that we said before, remember? That שעשה ניסים לאבותינו במקום הזה, where the miracle happened in this place. So if you saw the place where the furnace was or where the lion's den was, it was something that happened in the miracle.
Then yeah,
No, it was a miracle.
when they got thrown in the cage with lions, dude, and
Exactly. So
they started teaching Torah to the lions.
Yeah,
They all sat around and
So
heard
if
the
a person
Torah.
sees that place, a miracle happened, because that was something that was not of the ordinary.
Yeah.
נכון? חוץ לא מהטבע. So therefore, if a person sees that place, he says the miracle שעשה ניסים לאבותינו במקום הזה. ראה מרקוליס, if a person saw, בוא נחכה עוד מעט, ראה מרקוליס אומר, ברוך שנתן ערך אפיים לעוברי רצונו. If a person sees a place where the idol was, this idol מרקוליס, he says the pasuk we said before, ברוך שנתן ערך אפיים לעוברי רצונו. Blessed Hashem, who has patience with the people that transgress his will. ראה מקום שנוטלים ממנו עפר, person sees this place where Rashi said was a, I don't know, the animals used to take dirt from it. אומר ברוך אומר ועושה גוזר ומקיים. Blessed Hashem who carries out his decrees, meaning over there where Babel was, the Babylonia, Hashem, we say blessed Hashem who gozer umkayem. Hashem decreed and he was mekayem his decree, which is destroying all the wicked places of Babylonia. Rava ki hava chazi chamri deshak liafra. Rava, when he saw the donkeys taking this afra, tarif lu yada al gabe, he slapped the donkey. ואמר רהוטו צדוקי לעמב דרוטה דמרייכו, run to perform the will of your master, he told the donkeys. Mar berei de Ravina, Mar the son of Ravina, ki have mati leBavel, when he used to go to Bavel, havashaki lafra besudrei, he used to put dirt in his, he used to take dirt and put it in his turban, veshadi lebaral, and used to throw it outside. Lekayem ma shene'emar, v'tatmatia b'matamta shmed, sweep clean with the broom of destruction. He used to say the pasuk that Hashem sweep clean with the broom of destruction on this place. Amar Ravashi, Ravashi said, Ana ha de Rav Hamnuna lo shamilei. Ravashi himself said, Ana de ha Rav Hamnuna, this that Rav Hamnuna said, all these things to say, the 5 things that we just said. If a person goes to the lion's den and he sees this thing, he should say this. If a person sees an idol, he should say this. All these 5 things that we said. Ravashi said, Ana de Rav Hamnuna lo shamilei. I didn't hear these things from Rav Hamnuna himself. Ela medati berachtinu lekula. I did it all. I said all these 5 things on myself, though. Meaning I came up with the interpretation to do all these things without hearing the words of Rav Hamnuna. So we